Tsujigiri, a really old practice in Japan where a samurai would get a new sword, a new katana, and test it out on random people on the street. Like imagine you're just walking around with your rice cakes and then all of a sudden you're just dead. And this is the setting this anime is based on. It is brutal, it is saddening, it is dark, it is hopeless. You know there is nothing that's gonna be okay in the show. Now the first episode of the new anime Kijin Gentoushou or Sword of the Demon Hunter has come out. And my god, once you're happy, once you're sad, once you feel bad for the characters, then everything just gets destroyed. I watched the first episode, there was a plot twist. I read the manga, every single chapter had a plot twist. Who knows, even this video might have a plot to it.
Thanks for stopping over those people.
Right in the first episode, you might think the protagonist will go Super Saiyan and do a good old bankai on the demon or something, but instead he just gets his arm chopped off. And then the sister is not just a psychopath demon, she doesn't belong here in Japan, she belongs all the way to Alabama because she loves her goddamn brother. So she just kills his lover. And then the brother tries to kill his sister. Oh wait a minute. Holy shit, that's a demon. Now at first glance you might think this is like Demon Slayer, a guy just protecting his sister who is a demon. But then it just gets hit by a truck cone and instead of going to isekai, it goes down the hellhole. This is if Demon Slayer and Fire Punch had a child, and then drops the child in the setting of Berserk, and then washed it down by the bathwater of the author of Vagabond. I am so sorry, I don't know why I said that. This story doesn't really rely on all these cliché tropes you see in anime. This is not just action or the adventure, this is not focused on the sister loving the brother. This story goes deep into the character writing, the social issues, portraying the Japanese Edo period's normalities. This is a totally depressing story. Every single part of this story has made my jaw drop, except the sister loving the brother part. Now it is kind of hard to understand what the show is actually about. This is not about the guy going after the Michael Jackson of demons to cure his sister. This is the man Jinta, learning to embrace his anger, trying to figure out if he will kill his sister or not. This is him becoming a vagabond who slays demons. You know what? This sounded cool when I actually wrote this on the script. Now Kijin Gentoushou is way more brutal and has a way more mature audience than you think. This is actually a bunge, which is literally a literary novel. It starts off with a little girl Suzune who is a half demon who gets physically abused by her father day by day, and then her brother takes her and runs off, and years pass and they live with another family in a new village. Jinta likes this new girl named Shirayuki and the girl likes him back, but they have to go separate ways to fulfill their duties. They have a bigger purpose in life than just being together. This decision is kind of hated by a lot of people, but the emotional strength you actually need to make this decision, it cannot be really comprehended by most people. Now Shirayuki is the girl who gave her life protecting this sword, the sword which is used to kill demons. The demon slayer Yarai is called Yarai. Now of course you know already that the protagonist will be the one to wield the sword, because protagonist, have everyone in your life just die and then you get the sword. And spoiler alert, he gets it. Protagonist. Now yeah, the first half of the episode is really chill. It is so relaxing. You see the characters live a decent life for once. The sister is not afraid of physical abuse. She just sleeps and spends the rest of her life with her favorite Onichan. Then literally in the first episode, the sister grows up. And Shirayuki, the girl the protagonist likes, goes ahead to have a child with another man because
with great power comes great responsibility.
The sister goes on a rampage after seeing that, so she chops her head off and keeps stabbing like poking a bug with a stick. The brother goes on a rampage and almost beheads his sister, and all of this happens in just the first episode. This is not your protect your sister at all cost kind of story. This is shank your sister to afterlife. Imagine Demon Slayer, but if Nezuko was not the must protect adorable demon in a box, but actually the demon. If she was the Michael Jackson herself. If she becomes the demon that needs to get slayed, but she wants to get laid with her brother. Now Jinta's goal is not really to kill his sister. He is a really complex character. Actually, he doesn't even know what to do. He just knows he has to travel and protect people from more demon atrocities. Now you might hope a happy ending for this story, but there is no ending to this story. This is his journey for 170 years in a nutshell. The first episode ends with him in the future in a school uniform in modern day Japan. Bro will finally get a maiden in 170 years. Every side character that goes away in like 2 chapters or just died had something to remember about them. This sister, of course you can remember her because okay, you get it. You feel it when a character is angry. You feel it when a character is scared or has a dilemma. And the scariest thing is everything in this show just feels so real. You will understand what I'm saying after the next few episodes come out, because every episode is gonna be heartbreaking. In the first episode, there is a demon who actually saw the distant future where all the demons are actually killed by the humans. So they have to survive, they have to do something. So they make this brother-loving sister go crazy and give a demon arm to this protagonist. Yep, problem solved. Every event that comes around has a psychological state of a person behind it. Every single mystery that's gonna happen. It's all a mindset. In this story, every human has a story, and even every demon has a story. And as you can see, the main protagonist Jinta is not the typical shonen protagonist who just wants to save people. He wants to know why he is wielding the sword. If time comes, he will even kill humans. That's the kind of person he is. He is the character who had lost everything and he has to come to terms with that. And the character development the protagonist has with each chapter is as much powerful as Emilia's character development in ReZero Season 3. Yes, there are some cliches to the story, like having a demon arm, the holy sword Excalibur, or sister loving the brother. But you will start ignoring them in no time. This is a story of a Japanese folklore, old traditions, the way of the samurai, and a long progression to this character. And I am down for it.